健闘を祈る。
人類に栄光あれ。
人類に栄光あ
人類栄光あれ。
Many months. Still not enough frozen.
Hey everybody, hey everybody, hey everybody, hey. Hey everybody. Happy Wednesday everybody, happy Wednesday everybody, hey. Do I see a sexy science Hannah? Have we got a sexy science Hannah in the house? Hey sexy science Hannah, how are you? We just need to, hang on a second, I just need to turn that off so I can get my Twitch chat up. Where's my Twitch chat? I'd like to have the Twitch chat so that I can see things. Come on, wake up, thank you. Stream manager, pop out chat. There we go. Yay. Boom. Hey everybody, hey everybody. Hey Shirato, hello Purples. Purples, how are you today? How are you? I was having a little bit of a think about the militia stuff, or the solar auxilia stuff. I still haven't decided what to do for like the main troop, line troop, tactical troops, whatever you want to say. But I definitely want some of these. These are cool. These are cool. Hey everybody. Yeah, how's everybody's day been so far? Are we all good? Is everybody well? Have I got my microphone on, more importantly? I do have my microphone on. Excellent. I don't think there's been anything on Warcom. So there's nothing particularly been on Warcom. If we have a look at Warcom, there's a new Black Library app which is on the way, so you can read on your phone, which is fine, I guess. The new app will allow you to browse and buy from a vast library, including the latest releases. And you can both read and listen. Oh, cool! So you don't have to have Audible anymore. So you can listen. You can listen direct from Black Library as well. Oh, that's quite cool. Oh, it's a Tobes! Holy shit! Hello, Tobes. How are you, dude? How is the Toby do? Yeah, there's no music. There is no music. There's no music yet. We'll get the music. I shall get the music up. Uppity up, music up. Yeah, I'll turn the music on in a sec. What's that? How are you, Toby? Toby. How's all the Nurgle stuff going on, Tobes? Yeah, I've got. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do about the heads. Toby, what would you do about the solar auxilia heads? Because the solar auxilia heads are terrible. I need to find a better helmet for them. Need to find a better helmet. Need to find a better helmet for the solar auxilias. You got a bit of a headache, but not too bad. Currently working on a sister kill team. Ooh. I have a Sister of Silence. I've got a Sister of Silence here. Does that count? Sisters kill team. Sisters kill team's cool, dude. What's the colour scheme? You have to throw it up in the project page so we can have a look. Yeah, I don't know what to do with the heads. Afraid not. Boo. You are afraid not. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I just don't know what to do about the heads, or whether you just go the Palanite. The Palanite's probably the way to go, isn't it? Palanite's probably the way to go. And I love the welding masks on these. I think they're amazing. You've only done 2 base coats, doing Argent Shroud. Which one's Argent Shroud? Is Argent Shroud the red one? Is Argent Shroud red? Because it's not the main one, is it? Because that's the Martyr. Martyr is the black and white one and red one. Black, white and red. Argent Shroud, I think, is red. Silver with white and red. Oh, yes. Oh, that'd be cool. Are you using Apothecary White? Is that what you're doing for the white and then touching in everything else? With red bolters. Mate, that will look really cool. I like that. Hey, Catcher of the Bugs. How are you, Catcher of the Bugs? He's a bug catcher. Yeah. So we were talking yesterday, Tobes, about what to do for the Solar Auxilia, which are attached to my Raven Guard. And these are amazing. I love these models. Absolutely love these models. So these will have to go in. And then because of these, I would actually. I need to put my headphones on so that I can hear people come in because we've got a Spiky here. Hello, Spiky boy. So I was doing 2 units of the Solar Auxilia Flamers, and then obviously we can then attach a Malkador Infernus to it as well. But then we need some sort of... What are they? What are they? Oh, they've got Volkite. Oh, excellent. We can have Solar Auxilia Volkite. Yeah, we definitely need to find... I need to find better helmets. Somebody find better helmets. What helmets can I use on these guys? So, yeah, I need 20 or 30 las rifle section thingy-jiggy bobby doodahs. But I don't know what models to use for them. They look like welding masks. What, the flamers? They're flamers. So it's a flamer unit, but they've got, obviously because they're using hot Prometheus fluid for flaming, they have welding masks to stop the bright lights. But yeah, I really like how these units look. I think they look amazing. I like it. Spiky, how are you? I'm here. I'm working at the other desk on the next 3D printed mini case. Ooh, they look great as they are. Could always get some unhelmeted ones. They look cool, but they're freaking expensive. What, these guys? They are a little bit, aren't they? But I just need to find an alternative to the helmets, because I don't think the models are too bad. The models are okay. So the idea yesterday, Tobes, was the idea. Oh no, not start. For fuck's sake, I've broken it. And because the website's shit, you've got to go all the way back to the beginning. The idea yesterday, Tobes, was to use these. So to use those as the Solar Auxilia, which would be quite cool. Moo! Manaringo! Use Orlock heads. Sorry not being around much work in it. And a teeny! We have no vanity. Why hasn't Manaringo got a sound intro?
Anything you still can't cope with is therefore your own problem.
Have I just not done your sound intro, Manaringo? And if so, are you cross? Or have you not got one yet? Because you can do Raven Guard Chris. You want to be sneaky. Maybe I should give you a sound intro that is what do we call it from Vox Machina? The dagger. Maybe we can just have dagger, and you just like sneakily turn up, and you just go dagger like a rogue. That would be cool. Let's do that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna give you a dagger. Oh yay! He needs to pick something cute. Dagger's cute. Well, he's got to pick something now because Purpley Spark has just said sound intro for Captain Manaringo. Oh, it's a Baz! Oh, Baz, what a ledge. Baz, guess what I'm doing? Guess what I'm sculpting this weekend? Baz? 10 cloaks. I've got to sculpt 10 cloaks. I have reposed 10 Mark 6 Space Marines ready to turn them into Mordethin. Yes. Go with an insulting one. No, don't insult your streamer. Don't insult your streamers. 10 cloak. Well, that's going to be a long weekend. Yeah. Well, I'm going to do one. And then I'm going to redo that one. And then we'll see what I learn from doing that one so that I can then do 10 over the next so and so. But yeah, I've cut up. They look awesome. I'll show you the bodies. So I've cut up all the legs and redone and like sculpted all the webbing in between and everything. So I've got some of them crouching down, some of them standing up. I've got one of them in this pose. So I've got loads of Mark 6s which I've cut up, and then I need to. I've got an idea to do the sniper rifles. I've got some brass rod to do some sniper rifle barrels from regular bolters, and then I've got to obviously put a sight on the top of them. But the big thing about these is I need to sculpt the cloaks. So I need to sculpt the cloaks on them. So that's the next thing. That's the next thing. You should get a Vamps picky. You should. You also be doing a cloak this weekend. Ooh, Baz. Yeah, I love the Mordethin. Mordethin are cool. So I want 2 units of them in my. Raven Guard because they're just fab. And I'm going to hopefully make some really cool, unique models. And then when the Mark IV comes out, that's when I can do 2 units of reconnaissance squads. That's what I want to do with my reconnaissance squads. My reconnaissance squads are the only ones in the army which are Mark IV. Yeah, I think I've done a pretty good job of. I'll show you in a second. I think I've done a pretty good job of converting and cutting up the Mark 6s. I quite like. I think I'll struggle to cut up and repose. Although having said that, I've done all right with the Mark 6s. I was going to say I think I might struggle to cut up and repose the Mark 2s and the Mark 3s because of the knee pad, but we'll see. I want to do some reposes because the Mark 2s and Mark 3s are for the Night Lords and the Dark Angels. But we'll see how we do. Yeah, I'm a newbie. Manaringo is a newbie. Yes, more Vamps pickies. So, yeah, these are they're just fab. I really like them. So that'll be really nice. Mark 2 and Mark 3 are definitely a little trickier to work on. Off to get my shopping. Have a good stream. Bye. Yeah, you did. I painted a Calgar, didn't I? I painted a Calgar and then Duck won it and then vanished off the face of my stream. I think he was supposed to send it to Tobes, wasn't he? I don't know whether he actually did or not. Yeah, that's the plan for the Mordethin. I'll be sculpting some cloaks this weekend, which will be quite good fun. I need to think, Baz, I don't know whether you have any ideas for this. I need to find some nice helmets. So I need to find some nice helmets for my Solar Auxilia because I really don't like these like 1930s diving masks. I think they look rubbish. They look so bad. And if I could find a cool helmet for them, then it would be quite cool. I'm contemplating. Where is it? I'm contemplating either just using these to represent the Solar Auxilia, or get that helmet and put that helmet on the Solar Auxilia, because that helmet is also quite cool. And there's even a really spooky, scary helmet on those guys, but. Scale might be an issue. That is a problem. That is what I was considering about these. These might be too big. You don't want them to be looking too big. You need to make them look a bit tiny. Teeny. They are pretty big. But yeah, if you have any ideas for helmets for these guys, because I need a small ally detachment of Solar Auxilia for my Raven Guard. They're the Therian Velites. There we go. So this is the. That's gone to that. Where is the Warcom article? There we go. That's the Warcom article. So the Therian Velites are the Solar Auxilia which are attached to the Raven Guard, which is cool. Use Escher heads. That would be very funny, wouldn't it? That would be very funny. But yeah, I really don't like the helmets. Got the solution document finished for him just now. I have to present it to the senior architects for review and approval on Friday. So much fun. Wait, what? Wait, what? Hang on, catching up with this. The architect for my work project had a little person. The architect for my work project had a little person. The architect for my work project had a little person. Oh, baby! Yes, cool, yes. Yay, congrats! Got the solution document finished for him just now. Now I have to present it to the senior architects for review and approval on Friday. So much fun. Awesome. Okay, I will review it for you then. Oh, Perps is going to review it. Oh, nice. No. Yeah, I don't know. The scale is going to be a massive issue with this, isn't it? Oh, hang on. What? Because I could just grab some heads. I could just grab some heads off eBay. So, which are the best heads? I mean, none of them are particularly heady, are they? The Cordor's not going to work. What do the Orlocks look like? The Orlocks are huge though. The Orlocks are actually large. So they're very kind of heroic scale. They probably won't work. Fuck's sake, why is just one thing ruined on them? And then I'm going to do a militia army at some point with Ash Waste Nomads. So we're going to do an Ash Waste Nomads militia army, which should be quite cool. I think they might be a bit grumpy if you send it to if I send it to you. Hey, Perps is very, very good at freelancing work. Perps is very good at freelancing work. What else is in the Horus Heresy? Forces of the Emperor. Oh, what's in Cult Mechanicus? Is there anything in Cult Mechanicus? Hang on. What's in that? What's in the militia? Oh, it's just those. What's in the Cult Mechanicus? Are there any cool heads in here? Them. Have they got cool heads? I'm clicking on these because that's like the... I think I have these as well. Oh, I could use these. I mean, they're not bad. They're not terrible. I'd have to remove the cog because you don't want the Cult Mechanicus cog on them. They're not bad. Vamps update done. Oh. The thing with this is that I have this army box. So I don't know whether to make use of it as Cult Mechanicus or make use of it and splice it up for other stuff. Don't know, what do you think? Because Cult Mechanicus is just all robot-y shit, isn't it? I'm not really a fan, so it might be worthwhile. It might be worthwhile. They're really cool models though, I like those. Yeah, maybe I have to use these. The only thing with these is that you've got to cut off the cog, and that's going to be very difficult on the bare-headed ones. Like this one's going to be pretty much impossible to remove. Or maybe you just remove the actual kind of sticky outy bits and you just smooth that off so it's just a ring. That might work. Yo, Sinister, how you doing? They do have some nice models, don't they? I don't know whether I want a army of them though. Like, I think if I did them, I'd want like all the cool robot-y shit. They're the only troops, aren't they? Those ones, the tech thralls. Other than these ones, but I don't think these ones have particularly interesting heads, do they? No, you can't put those heads on Solar Auxilia, although they would be quite cool. I do quite like those ones. Those ones are quite cool. There's a really good head on the Kill Team Battleclade Servitor head, but it's only one. Kill Team? The Kill Team? Oh, that one. I think I have this Kill Team. Do I have this Kill Team? I do have this Kill Team because I painted one. Yes, I do have this Kill Team. Oh, I wonder whether these... hang on, how many... 1, 2, 3, 4... Because I didn't use these heads. Because I made my Servitor up to fit my Imperial Guard. So I painted him in... Hang on, see if I can find him. I think he was. I think he was the first one. Oh, so I painted the Terminator. I painted the Terminator. There. So I replaced it with an Imperial Guard head. So I do have all of these heads spare. I wonder whether they are. I wonder whether they would work. I think they would work actually. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You get 7, 8, 8. You get 8 heads. Thing is, you're not going to get spare heads, are you? So you're not going to be able to get them particularly easily. You're not going to get them easily on eBay because people haven't used them. But I do have 8 to start with. How many heads do you get on the sprue? Oh shit, you get loads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh shit. 11. Okay, so I've got 11 heads I could use. That's a good call, actually, Baz. I think all the servitor heads are nice. That's a pretty good call. And then, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, that's not a head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, I didn't count it the first time anyway. So 11 heads there. So you could probably get, because I'd only need another 9. I'd only need another 9 if I just did 20. So if I just did 20 of these, and I'm guessing there's some in here that have got kind of like a bear head. Maybe not. Okay. Is there a sprue? Is there a picture of the sprue? There's not going to be a picture of the sprue. They don't put pictures of sprues on. Oh, they do. Is there a bear head in there? That looks maybe like a bear head. I think the servitor heads are nice. I think the servitor heads are alright. I think the servitor heads will probably work. Okay, so that's one plan. That's one plan. I am kind of moving away from the Palanites, like Baz says. Exclamation mark Baz, by the way. If you're not following Baz and you don't know who Baz is, do an exclamation mark Baz in chat and follow the link and find out why we all love Baz. Because Baz is fucking epic. Yeah, so I've definitely got some of those. So that will definitely help for the for that side. And then all I'm going to do, Baz, is I'm going to add 2 units of them because they're awesome. 2 units of them, a big flaming tank to go with them, and then a few little kind of support rapier batteries and stuff. Although I suppose I need a command section, don't I, as well? You're too kind, mate. Thank you. I mean, you're just good, dude. You're just good. Like, you're just good. If you go to Instagram, and you find, oh, hello, Natalie. If you go to Instagram and you find the Anfarius dude. He's just good. He's just good, guys. So I'm guessing you're doing a cloak for this guy. It's fucking so good. One day I will sculpt armor panels like this. The thing is with this, Baz has the inspiration for what he wants to create as well. Like, that's so good. Fucking hell, that is really good. That's it. Whereas I struggle with the what could we do? Like I went to, so you know Valborn, Baz. Valborn's been making those weapons, scratch built weapons out of brass. So I went through loads of, here we go, look. I went through loads of possible Raven Guard weapons. So that's like a beak hammer, Raven's beak hammer, which would be quite cool. So I'm definitely going to do like one of those. And then I went through like little punch daggers and things, which would be quite cool. A kukuri, which would be, which would be a perfect like Raven Guardy kind of weapon. And then some, I mean, there's that one there as well. That's kind of like quite a cool Raven's beak hammer. And then I was trying to find some axes which might be quite interesting to do, because Raven Guard you don't ordinarily link Raven Guard to axes, but if you do like a really in-scale axe, it looks really good. So I was trying to find like some really interesting in-scale axes that you could do for Raven Guard. Like that would be quite fun, like a lightweight one. And then I found that, which I was like, ooh, that could be quite interesting. Like a not too large, so it looks like a scythe, but like keep it small, and then you can kind of make it look like a bit like a raven's beak kind of thing. So that would be quite fun to play around with. And then somebody said, make this is the other thing I need to start practicing. I need to learn how to sculpt lots of raven claws so I can hang them off pelts and things when I'm doing some of the, and it's really mainly just for 40k. I don't think this really works for Horus Heresy. I don't know what you think about this, but I don't think doing like the custom sculpt in scale weapons and everything really works for Horus Heresy, because there's so much out there for Horus Heresy as it is. You don't really need to push the Raven Guard models that far. You've still got quite a lot of accessibility to do like cool little tweaks, whereas the 40k stuff, I think you can go a little bit more off kilter, if you like, maybe, and do a bit more kind of flamboyant like raven feathers on shoulder pads and things. But so yeah, I was just going through trying to find cool weapons that might be suitable for Raven Guard, so might start trying to do some of those at some point. But hey, yeah, there we go. That's why you should all follow Baz, because he does shit like this. So cool. Did you have you seen my repos on Uriel? Where is it? Come on, wakey wakey. There's Uriel. I don't think that's bad. I think that's pretty cool. You repost the Gizman, and now I'm working on Tarvitz. Oh, that's cool. Right. Let's get down to business. I always think that flavour of the Legion is distilled over in 40k. Yes. That's a really good way of thinking about it. Yeah. We are upside down because we were doing funky things yesterday, weren't we? So we have to rotate. Oh, Spotty! Spotty, thank you very much.
233 scree command 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 200.
Yo, thank you.
Almost an hour and still no fucking music. Typical.
That's a perfect. Yeah, that's a perfect reasoning for what I had in my head, Baz. So that's actually really cool. So the flavour of the Legion is distilled over 100,000 Marines, whereas in 40k the flavour's like crunched down to much less, much fewer models, much fewer Marines. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. And that's kind of what I had in my head. Like I can do the crazy shit like this for 40k. I mean, it's not even crazy shit, is it? It's like just trying to make Titus look interesting, so you turn him into a Raven Guard. But you can do cool stuff like that for 40k. But Horus Heresy is just a fraction kind of softer, I suppose. Yeah, that's really nice. There's very little sculpting on this. Like there's a tiny bit of sculpting to fill in there. There's a tiny bit of sculpting to fill in the hip plate there. But everything else was just kind of cut and reposed. It went together quite well. I was quite pleased with that. I was quite pleased with him. And then obviously there is Karseth, the infamous Karseth, and I have a hobnob with some chocolate spread on. Ha! However, Baz, having said all that, I am going to try and sculpt flayed skin on every single Night Lord. Not all conversions need a lot of sculpting. I am fully aware of that because pretty much all of my converting up until like the last year and a half, 2 years maybe, have had very little sculpting on them because I've never been confident to kind of just get out the putty. Whereas little things like this, like I knew I could get that repose done with what I hoped was going to be minimal sculpting, just kind of cutting and trimming the plastic. So it's come out quite well. Anyway.
Am I going to have to hop on a plane to Brooklyn
yes,
to crush
music.
your kneecaps, or will I have my music, Christopher?
Oh yes, music. I was about to put the music on and then Spotty turned up. Spotty, thank you very much for the resub. Yes, there we go. There we go. Now Spotty has turned up and I'm not distracted. Have some music. And then we can go and have a look at Teeny Tinies. Oh! Holy shit! Right, so this is where purples. This is where Teeny Tiny got to the other day. I love this vampire. This vampire is really badass. This vampire is really cool. So this is where Teeny Tiny got to the other day, and now that's my reaction, as you can see. And now we've got. I love the brass. The brass is really smart. The brass is really cool. Oh, look at the thrall. What's the recipe for the brass? Your vamps are so darn amazing. Really good. It looks like P3 brass. Looks like P3 brass, but I've no idea what this highlight is. Like, looks a little bit like an alchemy peridot, scale color alchemy peridot or something. Oh, she's awesome. She's awesome. Congratulations, you received 100 messages today with Restream Chat. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much, everybody. Well done, everybody. That's so cool. Proracural magnesium, and then bronze, and then light bronze. Oh yeah, of course, proracural, yes. So bronze and then light bronze. Where's that one with the closer in? There, that one. Bronze and light bronze. That's very cool. Oh, look at him! Oh, he's cool! He's cool! Yeah, these are absolutely fantastic. Teeny toony. Teeny toony. Tiny Victoria's teeny toony. That's what I intend to use for my Necrons, bronze and light bronze, if I'm not too lazy to highlight. Yeah, they're really nice. Another one? You've got two of the lady vampires. Did the other one have an open face mask? Yes, she did. With the hair stripe. Awesome. What's that one? Oh, he's cool as well. Love how long and thin their legs are.
Don't forget the potatoes, Christopher.
Super cool. Is there any other project planning in here? We did show off Manaringo the other day, but for those of you who haven't seen it, here's Manaringo's shambling undeadness. Super cool. The same Scrooge price, but there's some clever options to make them less samey. Gotcha. Yes, of course, it's Blood Bowl, isn't it? Two sprues, but slightly different poses. Very cool. And then we have no new furry Pussycat pics. There's nothing new in here. You need to get an update picture. You do. Camouflage Leo. Sunny Leo. Sunny Leo the lion. Leo the lion. Hi, I'm Toto. I'm upside down. They mostly have paint on them now. I know, I was just teasing purples. They mostly have paint on them now. Oh, the Manaringos. Nice. Hi, I'm nearly asleep. I'm really fluffy. Oh. Hi, I sleeps. I sleeps now, okay? Just point out there's no new furry Pussycat photos in here of the potatoes, because as soon as a photo comes in there of the potatoes, I go in there and look at it. Oh! Oh! Hi. Hi. The floofs are on fire. The floofs are on fire. And there's Avian's tank, which he's sanding out and cleaning up, which is all awesome. Fantastic, everybody. Fantastic, everybody. You're all fantastic. Right. Should probably try and paint a little bit more of this then. He's looking pretty cool, isn't he? What do you think, Teeny Tiny? How's everybody doing today? Are we all okay? I've made another cast of this as well. So I've done a green stuff milliput cast. I didn't quite get the tip out, so I've made another one as well. So there's another one cast up. So then I'll have 4, which is absolutely plenty. There's one of the really nice ones with a Sister of Silence on it. Yeah, I'll definitely try to drop some cool models. I want to do like one. The reason why I've cast so many is that I would like one for the Night Lords, one for the Raven Guard, one for the Dark Angels, and then one for the Custodes. So that's the idea. So we've got Raven Guard, Night Lords, Custodes, and Dark Angels. That's the plan. Oh, I want to wait until Tari's here so I can eat my Bicky and tease her for Bickiness, but she's not here. Painted one of my pointy sticks as well, so we need to give that a lazy wash. Yeah, they should be quite cool. They should work out all right. That one is Janita Kroll. I might do another one because Janita obviously maybe needs her actual base. Yeah, I just thought it would be quite cool to put a Raven Guard, and it's a really nice base. So I just thought I'd cast some up. Quick mould. Quick easy mould. Oh, and we do need to do the, that's all the Custodes bases which I need to base up. Ready for whenever they come out. Those over there. There we go. Oh, do you want to see the Dreadnought base? Where's the Dreadnought base? The Dreadnought base. Did I show you guys the Dreadnought base yesterday? Check this out. I think that's pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool, and then the Dreadnought can obviously stand here, or it can put its foot up on one of the pillars, crush one of the pillars. I think that's pretty cool. These bits haven't been stuck down yet, so I think that's pretty cool. I think it matches quite well. I like the base, and then these little pillar ruins which I got. They were 50p. I got those for 50p off a 3D print site. They should look pretty good, because I can't. I don't want to spend too much time on bases, so nice, simple. All the Horus Heresy stuff is that base, so it's just the smashed up concrete, crushed up concrete, and then any rocks on it is painted like that, and it's perfect. And then you just put a pigment powder wash all over them to pull them together afterwards. It's quite cool. I like it. I like it. I like it. Oh, there we go, Baz. Here's a conversion. Proper conversion. Doing metal and everything. That was a big conversation. And we have a couple of spare heads ready to drop onto any Custodes that we might want to make look helmetless. Da, 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 da. Okay, turquoise. Let's do some turquoise. Oh, what's that turquoise? That's very close. Sotek green. Oh, it's slightly lighter, look. Oh, that's quite cool. Sotek green is a highlight for turquoise. That's quite good. It's good to know. That is good to know. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Let's get the light in a little bit better. There we go. Oh, I'm quite pleased we've figured out some heads for the solar auxilia. That's cool. That's very cool. And then if I have a look at the Cult Mechanica stuff, because I have that box, and then just grab a couple of those heads to maybe fill the solar auxilia out, that would be quite good. That could be quite good, could work quite well. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. If I get one of the cloaks done on the More Death In over the weekend, should we paint one of those next week? Try and get a More Death In painted up. See what he looks like with the sniper rifle. I think that would be cool. Try and get a More Death In, and then we need to do a More Death In Sergeant as well. Need to try and do something slightly different for the More Death In Sergeant. Maybe give him a hood. Give him a hood as well as a cloak. Looking alright. A little bit of turquoise on the loincloth. I'll do turquoise on the robe. Purple's on the lurk. No, Purple's come back. Purple's come back.
A girl walks into a bar and asks the bartender for a double entendre, so he gave it to her.
Hey, Sexy Science Hannah! Sexy Science Hannah's in the house. Sexy Science Hannah's in the house. I'm going to do some converting at the weekend, Hannah. I'm going to sculpt a cloak. I'm going to sculpt a cloak for these guys, look. I'm going to die as well. I'm going to sculpt some cloaks for these guys, and then we're going to paint these next week. Look at this. I'm going to sculpt some of these, look. There's no spinny rounded one. Oh, there is a spinny rounded one. There we go, there's a spinny rounded one. And sculpt some of these cloaks. That'll be awesome. So these are the snipers, the Raven Guard snipers, and I've got 10 of them converted, ready for their cloaks. So I just need to sit here and sculpt loads of cloaks. Baz, are you still in chat? Cloak will totally conceal them from sight. That's the plan. Well, I need to make like a sergeant one. I think there's one here that hasn't got a, there we go, hasn't got a helmet. Like, I need to make a sergeant one, and I'm thinking the sergeant one will have like a really like wrap around cloak kind of thing. I think that'd be quite cool. How was the meeting, Sexy Science Hannah? Sexy Science Hannah is in the chat. I love how so many armor wearing things in 40k wear cloaks to stay warm. They are foil lined. This is the kind of secret bit of information that the cloaks that all the Space Marines wear in the 41st millennium are actually foil lined, so they radiate the heat back into the body. It's really clever. It's really cool. So yeah. Oh no. Now, is that one a no, that one's not. Meeting was met. I think it's almost time for a look for a new job. Are you going to be a sexy scientist somewhere else? Foil line for their armor suits that are space worth. Yes. Fake news? We have fake news? Are you ready for Night of the Seven Kingdoms episode 6 this weekend, Hannah? I'm also dead excited to see some more of your painting. I really hope we get more feel-good episodes with Dunk and not another painful to watch ones. I know. Oh my word. That one was horrible. Say it! Say it! I withdraw my... Canada is nice. Yes, go to Canada. Go to Canada and move in next door to Shay. I just did some similar dyeing but had to resort to inhaler. Oh no! The cloak will totally conceal them. Are you okay, Manaringo? You couldn't watch certain parts. Oh no! Yeah, it was a bit brutal. Is he related to Brienne of Tarth? That's the question that I don't know, because I don't know the Game of Thrones lore. He is! Oh! I did not know that. I sent Shay a happy Valentine's message. Because I like Shay. Obviously. Shay is a lovely person. Shay is phenomenal. Yeah, Shay is really nice. I'm not big enough Game of Thrones fans to know that, but I read it online and I think the showrunner confirmed it. Oh. So he's what, related to her, or is that what he confirmed? Yeah, Inhaler usually works within 2 puffs. Oh, we get BBS3. Oh, Blood Bowl series. Oh, nice. Did you get that from Elemento? They alluded it to during the episode by having Dunk walk through down the same road. Oh, really? You watched, you caught up with, yes you did, because I remember you losing it like I did on the last 2 minutes of the episode. You caught up on Silo, didn't you? When's episode 3 of Silo? Do you know what I'm going to do, Hannah? I'm going to start re-watching Game of Thrones. I'm going to go back to the beginning. I do have The Beauty to watch, which is that Paramount Plus or HBO? I can't remember. But I do have The Beauty to watch, which I need to do. And then once I've watched that, I don't think there's anything on Netflix at the moment. So after I've watched The Beauty, I will restart Game of Thrones. Mainly because The Beauty, it's about a sexually transmitted disease that makes you look beautiful. It's a horror series thing. It's only a short series, I think. And then Scream comes out next week. But yeah, I want to re-watch Game of Thrones because I don't want the bad taste of final season in my head with Game of Thrones, because the first few seasons were so good and the writing was so good in some of them. I want to kind of revisit it. So I want to revisit some of the Game of Thrones stuff and kind of just rewatch the first 4 seasons or something. Is it Hulu? Hulu. Awesome. Hey Alfredo, how are you doing, Alfredo? And hello everybody on YouTube. Hello everybody on YouTube. How is everybody on YouTube doing? Are we all okay? Is everybody all right over on the tube of you? We are painting up this guy again. House of Dragons was good. No, I didn't like House of Dragons until the stupidly long break between seasons. No, I didn't. I got to the end of House of Dragons season 1. I'm like, I'm not really invested in season 2. Whatever. I'm trying to get through the hang on, I'm trying to get through the second season of Andor, and it's a struggle. It's just not very good. I don't understand the hype. Really? I love second season of Andor. I thought it was very good. I think we got that through Wayland, as we got some board games too on that order. You got the Element Order of the Eldar Corsairs and other bits. Oh, thank you, Manaringo. Thank you, Manaringo. That's very kind of you. Yeah, if anybody does grab anything, if you're in the UK and you grab anything from Element Games, or if you're from America, because Sexy Science Hannah has grabbed some things with my affiliate link, thank you very much. Do !Element, because there's a little crystal code in there as well, so you can get double your loyalty points when you order. That helps me out massively, thank you very much. I get a nice little kickback from Element Games, so every month I can pick up a box or two from the kickbacks from everybody's orders, which is very kind of you all and really helps. So yeah, !Element, just stick, even if you just want to stick that link, the Element Games link, stick that in your bookmarks for your kind of like Element Games homepage. That really helps. It's the easiest thing to do, just stick it in as your bookmark. Element Games ships pretty quickly to the west coast of the US. I was very surprised. Nice. I'll tell you what I have been doing, playing Helldivers 2. Oh my god, it's one of the best games I've ever played. Oh really? Helldivers 2. I'm doing great. How are you? I'm very well, thank you, Alfredo. Our Wayland took a bit of a detour via Scotland. Oh my word. Could someone just do !Element in chat, please, so that anybody else in chat can just grab that link? Thank you, everybody. Yeah, it's a big help. And also !Brush, if you want to try some of these Artis Opus brushes, because they are fab. They are fab. There is a reason why all or a lot of the top painters in the world use the Artis Opus brushes. Thank you, Manaringo. That's very kind of you. Thank you very much. The bug enemy faction is called the Terminoids. Oh, there are a few things like that in the game that are kind of like inspired by. The humans are a dystopian fascist nightmare. Wow. Yeah, there are Necrons. There are Necrons! Can I have pictures of Necrons? What are the Necrons called in Helldivers? I want to Google them and see what they look like. Automatons. That doesn't look like a Necron. They look quite cool, actually. They look quite cool. They look quite cool. What do the Tyrannoids look like? That's literally one. That's literally one letter away from Tyranids. That's brilliant. Hang on, did I spell it wrong? Are they not Tyrannoids? Are they something else? Terminids. There we go. Oh wow! That's cool. That's cool. I need a quick bio break if that's alright, everybody. I'm going to be right back, okay? I'm going to be 2 seconds. I'm going to be right back. I'm just going to have a quick bio break. Gotta run to a meeting. No worries, Hannah. Nice to see you in chat, though. Hyping up the Hannah, the sexy scientist who is in chit chat. The Terminids are a bioengineered race of bugs made to farm element 710, the main energy source of the galaxy. Look at that upside down. Da, 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 da. It's oil. And don't forget element 58008. The whole thing is pretty much a spot-on parody of American jingoism. Fantastic. Fantastic. What's everybody painting this evening? Have we got any hobby going on this evening? I've got some sausage and potatoes. Sausage and potatoes for dinner. And then I've got to build a few models. Got to build a few models tonight. And then I might try and just make one cloak, so I've got an idea of kind of cloak shapes. You're doing Vordry? Nice. I did half of the Zombie Dragon when it came out. Games Workshop sent me the Vordry kit, so I started painting the Zombie Dragon. So I've painted, there's a picture up on my Instagram. So I started doing the Zombie Dragon. And he's quite cool. I couldn't decide whether to paint him for Old World or not, whether to put him on a square base or not. Ultimately I didn't, because I didn't think it quite matched the aesthetic. So my old Zombie Dragon, which I made out of a Carmine Dragon, the Forge World Carmine Dragon, I put that on a square base instead. So that's my Vampire Lord. Drawing inspiration from Undead Visceran from Game of Thrones. Undead Visceran? What's the Undead Visceran? Viserion. Viserion. I'm about to rewatch Game of Thrones, so I will look out for those. As in the White Walkers, that sort of stuff. Yeah, I'm about to rewatch Game of Thrones. We were talking about it earlier. The dragon they murder and bring back from the dead. Ah!
HNN breaking news. The Hannah of Sexy Science Roth is in a meeting. We will shower her with huggles when she comes back.
Sexy Science Hannah getting hugs. Sexy Science Hannah getting hugs. I wonder how long the meeting is. I hope it's not going to be long so that we can go HNN breaking news. You rock our cotton socks, Sexy Science Hannah. Or is it smother? I think it's probably both. I think one shower and one smother is completely valid. I reckon that's a totally valid approach. How was your meeting, Perpsicles? It was alright. It's no sexy science though, is it? It was totally unsexy and unsciency. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm going to try and sculpt some cloaks over the weekend, Perps, so we can hopefully paint some more death in next week, which will be quite cool. So we can do some Raven Guard more death in. And I need to print out some more of these as well, so I can cut them up and stick them on bases if I need to. What size bases? What size bases is Sister of Silence on? Are they on 25mm? I don't know how many I've got. I think I've only got 5. $32mm. Ooh. So they're literally on that size base. Wow, okay. That's interesting. I didn't know that. The ones I have from the kill team are 32. Sisters of Silence are in kill team. When did Sister of Silence get a kill team? Did you make a Sister of Silence kill team? Is that what you mean? Do they have rules and you made a kill team? That's cool. That's cool. The Faith thingy box. The Faith thingy box? Sisters of Silence. Sisters of Silence. I love the Inquisitorial agents. Is there a Sister of Silence in there? These are cool. I need that one and that one for Custodies, and she's cool as well. Oh wow, these are really cool. Oh wow, you can't get them anymore. Why can't you get them anymore? Where are they? I think you're confused, Purples. I don't think the Sisters of Silence have had a kill team. There they are. Prosecutor and Witch Seekers. Yeah, 32 mil. 32 mil bases. They look bloody cool, don't they? So they've got gold armor. So they've got gold armor. There you go, found it. It was a special kill team box set. Oh. Oh wow. Okay. Siege of Cathonia. I've got a Vindicator to build as well. I have a Vindicator to build for the Night Lords. Gotcha, perps. So yeah, I have those 5 Systems of Silence. They must have been just for the narrative campaign there. I don't think there's an actual list for Silence. It had Death Watch and Inquisition teams with a squad of Sisters on the Imperium side. I built them in a combination of Vigilator, Prosecutor and Witch Seeker. Nice. Nice. Come on, Sexy Science Hannah. I'm not stopping streaming until Sexy Science Hannah comes back from her meeting. Janitra is so freaking cool. She's very thin though. She's very thin model. I've got her over there. Yeah, she's very thin. They will have a full range refresh of Sister of Science for Horus Heresy. I can see that happening. I can see that happening. Particularly with the Custodes dropping. Do you think we'll get a new Valdor? Do you think they'll drop a new Valdor at some point? Is there anything on Warcom at the moment? I don't think there is there? No, nothing. There's two things. There's two articles today. One painting marble effects on Warhammer Plus and one a Black Library app. Seemed a bit one-sided matchup. Lots of Chaos Cultists versus some LE Imperium troops. Hey, what are you saying? Are you talking bad about Ellie, Captain Mannering? Laura, have a word. He's bad-mouthing Ellie. I don't see a new Valdor unless they make him plastic. Maybe they'll make him plastic. Maybe they'll make him plastic. They're going to have to do plastic Primarchs at some point. At some point they'll do a plastic Primarch. The question is, which is the plastic Primarch that they make? Because if they were going to make anybody plastic, it probably should have been Horus. So maybe they were just a little bit behind the... maybe they were just a little bit behind on that and didn't realise how big Horus Heresy was going to be when they re-released it. Maybe it's Gulliman. Maybe they're gonna push Ultramarines again in Horus Heresy. Ugh. Elite. Horus Ascended is resin too. Yes, he is. Yeah, he's up there. Yeah, Horus Ascended is resin as well. I don't think they'd do a plastic Horus. He already has an Ascended model, so yeah, maybe Gully Boy. Yeah, they're not going to do another Horus. They're not going to do another Horus. I wonder whether the next Primarch will be plastic for Horus Heresy. Because Gulliman needs a new one. I mean, loads of them, in my opinion, needs a new one. But I reckon we need a Mortarion, don't we? We need a Mortarion, which will be like a Demon Primarch, big Mortarion. And do we need a Fulgrim? Fulgrim was never...
Yeah, but we can always build more.
not Fulgrim, Magnus. Do we need a Magnus? Magnus was never Demon in Heresy, was he? So he was never... Is that right? Have I got the timeline right there? Gulliman, helmetless in a vacuum, fucking up world powers. So we need a Mortarion, right? We need an end of Heresy Morty. But Magnus never went... Magnus was kind of killed by Russ on Prospero. He was turned into a demon afterwards, so but not sure he came back before the end of the heresy. Yeah, because he did nothing wrong, right? So we're not likely to get a We're not likely to get a Magnus, but we are, like, Morty was right. I'm right about Morty, right? Mortarion had a... He went Hulk mode, right? This is gorgeous. How good does this look? Do you like this? I think this is looking really cool. Yeah, Morty, a Horus Heresy, a new Horus Heresy Morty would be amazing. And obviously, I'd love a Korax and a Conrad Kurz. A new Kurz would be phenomenal. I have a favourite recollection of Vulcan fighting someone in the webway during the siege. Go on then. Who's the next Primarch? Who's the next Primarch model? I mean, it's pretty much just a flip of a coin, isn't it? With Horus Heresy, you have no idea what they're coming out with Horus Heresy. They could drop anything. Dawn. 40k you wanted to be Vulcan in Horus Heresy. Yeah, it could be. Like, it could be anybody, because Horus Heresy, they just drop anything they like. There's no kind of like release schedule in terms of storyline or lore. They can just drop anything they like. So They've done Angron, they've done Fulgrim. I still need Fulgrim. I still want to paint Fulgrim. They've done Angron, they've done Fulgrim. I would be really interested with a Morty. A revamped Valdor. He's already the awesomest personified. 40k Vulcan, Peter Turbo would be my guess. Horus Heresy, don't know. Yeah, so Horus Heresy. What do we reckon for Horus Heresy? Horus Heresy. I reckon Dawn's a pretty good bet for Horus Heresy. Peter Turbo isn't allowed to get models. Or Gulliman, sadly. They have quite a few ugly as shit Primarch models. Yes, they do. They do. Like, there's Angron, but then Angron's just had the demon one, so I don't think they'll redo Angron. I really want them to redo Kurz. I think Kurz would be a really cool one to redo, because they've got that gorgeous artwork. So Kurz would be cool. I mean, Gulliman, Dawn. I still kind of think Dawn is kind of all right. He's just a bit of a dull pose. Yeah, Angron's had his demon one though, so I don't think they're going to redo. I don't think they're going to redo Angron. Kurz is poor. Demon Angron is 40k only. No, there's a Horus Heresy Demon Angron. Horus Heresy. Demon Angron. He's okay. He's okay. His head is a little bit kind of too like reachy forwards, but he's quite nice. I do quite like Demon Angron. I absolutely adore God, it's going to be at the bottom, isn't it? It's out of stock. I fucking hate this website. It's so shit. Oh, it's not. It's not even out of stock. Why is this not up at the fucking top, you idiots? Yeah, absolutely love. I adore that thing. Ascended Morty. So he did go Demon Hulk mode at the end of the Heresy, right? It's expensive. Yeah, it's all resin. It's all resin. It's all resin. Look, it's a resin. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous resin model. So yeah, I definitely need this. Morty Ascended would be cool, because I do kind of like the Morty. I kind of like Morty. He just needs a different head. Valdor's okay. He's a bit squat. He needs to be a bit taller. He's a bit square. But yes, he is cool. He's a pretty recent model. He was around the same time as Dawn, wasn't he? Like Dawn I think was quite a recent model. He's just dull. It's just a dull pose. Yeah. I did like painting. I liked painting Morty. Squeezle has Morty. We did a raffle for Morty. That was the first raffle I ever did, Morty. And then, of course, we have the really, really poor one. He's really poor. There's just so much kind of flaky rubbish detail on him. It's really poor. Yeah, he's just really poor, which is sad. Yeah, Corvus Corax is not great either. Although I'm kind of saving him. I've saved him a little bit with his head because I've given him his new head, so that kind of worked quite well. Hey Hendarian, how you doing? I was looking at your Cults 3D today with that Eldar Corsair jet bike ribbons that you've got. I was like, ooh, that's quite cool. I might have to get that. The little flags on the end. How you doing, Hendarian? Look how cool he is. He's awesome. What do you think? What do you think to my Uriel? What do you think to my Uriel? I think the Brest Primarch series model is Alfarius. Yeah, Alfarius is pretty good. I kind of want to repaint Alfarius. I want to do another Alfarius. Because that's another one that went to Duck. I need to prime him so I can start painting him. But yeah, your those little flags for the back of the jet bike for the Corsairs I thought were quite cool, dude. Quite like them. Running through the house with headphones. That's alright, dude. No, I was just saying I really like that little Corsair. The set of flags that you've done for the Corsair jet bike. I thought that was really cool. Because then you can do a Corsair Warthog and stuff. Which kind of suits all my stuff. Because I'm sure you've kind of seen all my Eldar bits and bobs. Like using the aesthetic from the Drakari. Nice take on Uriel, thank you very much. Yeah, he's quite cool, isn't he? I think he's just a bit more cocky and arrogant, kind of standing up. I thought he was a bit too dynamic for a pirate. Which is weird for me, because I normally like the dynamic ones. Yeah, you're drinking the cool ale. Have you ordered your box? Of course I ordered. Yeah, it was a bit of a silly question really, wasn't it? I've been hammering that refresh button, but either they produce a ton more or people got pushed away due to the models being overcosted in game. Been hammering the refresh button? What do you mean, dude? As in, they've not sold as many as you thought they were going to? Yeah, the game is sadly in a weird spot. I don't like it. So I paint 40k models for the models now, really, in the hope that in the future the game kind of drifts back a little bit further towards like 8th edition or something. What's the first one you're going to paint from the box? The Viper, unless the Sky Reavers look neater in hand than the Pix did. Do you want to see the Sky Reavers? I can get the Sky Reavers out if you want. I've got 2 painted and 1 built. Give me a sec. The Viper's stunning, dude. Sexy Science Hannah is back in the house. Sexy Science Hannah. Here's the Viper. The Viper's stunning, dude. The Viper's really cool as well because, I'm sure you've seen it by now, the turret rotates, so you can kind of do both. It's fab. So the whether it's a Viper or a Starfang is literally just what weapon goes on there.
HNN breaking news, the Hannah of Sexy Science Rock is back with us. Time to shower her with tons of love and huggles.
Yes! Sexy Science Hannah. So there's 2 painted ones. And then I've got 1 that's just built, so you can see it in plastic. So that's in raw plastic. Let's get the Viper out of the way. Sexy Science Hannah, how are you? How was meeting? I'm glad you're back. I was just saying, Hannah, that I am not streaming. I'm not stopping streaming until you come back in chat. It was okay. So there's a little bit of, like, some of the poses are a bit weak. I think I said in my review on YouTube that there's one pose which is a bit meh. So you have to get a little bit creative with some angles. But that one's a really nice pose. And then that one, these are the 2 that I painted for the article, and then they didn't get in the article. So they kind of work. I do like them. And all my Eldar are non-metallic. There's no metallics. There's no metallic paint on my Eldar. I don't think Eldar suit metallic paint. So none of my Eldar have metallic weapons or metallic guns or anything like that. But yeah, they're really nice, dude. Meetings? No, Purples, but Hannah's here. Really nice. There you go, Hendarian. Hope that helps. Meetings, boo. Seems like the first one is being pushed by 15 minutes, so I have a bit of time. Yay! Sexy Science, Hannah and Purpley Spark in chat. Right, so 15 minutes then, and then I will finish off. I guess I'll check if there's some good combos with the previous kit. Yeah, that would be cool. I'd look forward to seeing what you do, dude. I've built 3, so I have 7 to kind of play around with, and you also get extra wings as well, because you get a set of wings for the champion. So you can kind of play around with doing that. But I want to try and put some Scourge wings on some of them, and I want to put some of these wings on Swooping Hawks as well, just to see what they look like. So that's one of the reasons why I like the Eldar, because there's just so much kind of cross compatibility, which is why I've done my kind of Dark Eldari aspect warriors and things. Look forward to seeing what you do. I will keep an eye out on Instagram for your stuff, as always. Hannah, are you going to paint some Iron Warriors over the weekend? Love the galaxy eyes you did on Karseth. Thank you very much. Yeah, it wasn't supposed to end up like that. It was supposed to end up something slightly different, but then it just kind of shifted into that kind of look. Alfredo, there's a video up on my Patreon about it if you missed it. So you can watch it on Patreon if you want to. I'm not feeling like painting right now, but soon I hope to work on some Iron Warriors. Woohoo! Sweet. I am going to do, Hannah, I'm going to do some Sisters of Silence ready for when the Custodians come out. So I'm going to play around with some silver on these as well. See if I can do some really cool silver. I'm going to do silver. I think I'm going to give them black capes, because I was thinking with the Custodians, because if I'm going to do them gold, I could do them gold and then black capes might look quite good on them rather than kind of purple or dark red or something. So I might do them black capes. Might give them black capes. Check it in a while. Have been hard at work since Sunday, so I haven't had much time for hobbying. Nice. No worries, dude. Have you got the Patreon link, Alfredo, or do you want Purples to link it up in YouTube?
HNN breaking news. The Hannah of Sexy Science Roth is going to go with some murderization and skinning with her Iron Warriors.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, she is. Thanks, Perps. Could you throw that in YouTube chat for me, please, Perps? Yeah, the Hannah of Sexy Science Wrath. HNN breaking news. Welcome to chat. The Hannah of Sexy Science Wrath. Cheers, Perps! HNN breaking news. We like HNN breaking news because Sexy Science Hannah's awesome. You got the link, should be a member. Thank you. Excellent. Okay, good. I was just checking, dude, because I know YouTube doesn't have the commands quite like Twitch does. I need to figure that out. I don't know how I can do it. Uriel conversion as well. That's going up on YouTube probably either just before or just after the weekend. I need to do the voiceover for that. But the video's obviously recorded because he's all converted. So that video will be up on YouTube. Oh my god, stop falling over, Uriel. That video will be up on YouTube over the next few days as well. YouTube, Patreon. Why do you pronounce it Uriel when it's written Uriel? Why do I pronounce it Uriel when it's written Uriel? What do you mean?
Moxie! Moxie!
Moxie! Moxie!
Tina, don't! Tina! I'm gonna be on the show! I'm gonna be the star of the show! It's the Tina Show! Starring me, Tiny Tina!
Crystal! Love it when Crystal's here. Hey Crystal! Hey Crystal! Hey Crystal! Hey Crystal! It's written Uriel, not Uriel. What? What? Crystal, how are you? Crystal, how are you? What, do you want me to say Iriel? Do you want me to say Iriel? Is that how you say it? You're cold? No! No Crystal cold. Crystal only warm. Crystal cold, crystal warm. Prince Urinal is Leviosa, not Leviosa. Are you going anniversary day? Well, I didn't get sent a ticket, so no. No, I'm not. I have no ticket. Sadly. Yeah, that's how it's written. I never understood why people pronounce it Uriel. Because it's Uriel. But hey, I'm French and our language is shit too. Yeah, loads of us didn't get sent tickets, Crystal. I'm not sure what Rich is doing, because Rebecca bought a ticket. Well, Rebecca got a ticket, but Rich thought he was going to get one with the emails that got sent out, and he hasn't, and I haven't, so I don't know whether he's going to go and get in because Rich, or... yeah, I'm not sure. But I hope you have a cool time. Hope you have a cool time. Hey Sneaks, how you doing? Did I message about it? No, I didn't actually. And they removed some of their too lazy to say the full word. See Worcestershire. He's English. They add vowels to everything. What? No, we don't. Constant attacks on consonants. How are you doing, Sneaks? Yeah, I'll try and pick up the models somehow. Because I do like the models. The models is cool. Right, we'll do some magenta. Are you gonna have ribs somewhere again, Crystal? Have to let me know where if you are. If you'd like to. You don't have to let me know. Assembly lining 9 Ravenwing Outriders. Oh my god. 9 Ravenwing Outriders. My friend did a whole army of Outriders a few months ago with chaplains on bikes, something else on a bike, and then lots of Outriders, and a couple of buggies, and it looked really cool. We're coming up on Friday, but not sure what time. Gotcha. Is it likely to be a Friday barbecue wing thing day, or barbecue ribs day, or a Saturday barbecue ribs day? Must be what you said I would paint. Must be! But then I did just say Necrons. Like, I'm not going to paint Ultramarines. They're not making me paint Ultramarines. Even Twitch chat can't make me paint Ultramarines, so Games Workshop aren't going to be able to do it. So maybe it was that. Maybe they had too many people say, I'll paint Necrons. Haven't organised to meet anyone but Lee, but let me get back to you. It would be good to see you. It'd be good to see me, because I'm really tall. Mr. Lee. What do you think, Crystal? Crystal, Las Vegas, woo, woo, woo.
Twitch chat can't make you paint an Ultra Smurf, Christopher, because you're a coward and removed to redeem.
Yep.
Fuck.
Yep.
Moo. Tongue.
Yep. Cowardice. Cowardice. You're not making me paint an Ultramarine again. I've already painted 3. Do you have that built in the ship? Yes. Yeah, this is in the box. So this is the Farseer. There's the Viper. That's the Viper. And that's Prince Uriel. Whoops. Who's now fallen off his base. Yeah, that's the Viper. With the really, really cool twisty roundy.
Translation. Christopher only painted 300 Smurfs.
No, I've painted 3 because they're shit. Wasn't it great to build? Well, I mean, it's all massively sub-assembled at the moment, so, but yes, it was really cool. It's still massively sub-assembled up, ready to. I was painting all the cockpit stuff so that I can then kind of glue it together and paint it as well. But yeah, very cool, very, very cool. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I like all of them actually in that box, especially Uriel. Oh, fuck off, Twitch! My streak has been reset again. It's because you're cruel to me. That's what it is. If you're mean to your Twitch streamer, Twitch literally just resets your streak. You didn't miss a single stream. Damn it! I'm trying to finish my Squigwagon for Legends of Paint before I work on it. Nice. I like your Squigwagon. It was looking cool. I am not mean. Olivia is. Who's Olivia? It did make me laugh. It did make me laugh this morning. It did make me laugh this morning. Good morning, Legends and Olivia. That was funny. That made me laugh anyway. That made me laugh. Sexy Science Hannah, what are you having for dinner?
Fuck you, Christopher.
Fuck you very much. What is Sexy Science Hannah having for dinner? Oh, yeah, we need to paint that gem. That gem needs to be magenta as well, not orange.
Pay no attention to the perps behind the curtain.
What, like the Wizard of Oz? Lurk for good. Meeting starts. No! Right, I'm going to go make some dinner after these last little bits. Crystal, are you streaming tonight? Is that why you're on Twitch? Can I raid you? Can I raid the amazing colourful, brilliant, happy, fantastic internal monologue on Twitch chat. Crystal Epic face. No idea what I'm having for dinner. Nothing sounds good right now. How about pancakes with cheese sauce and chicken? Pancakes. Nope. It's clearly Olivia that is mean to you, not Perps. What? Whatever. Whatever, Hannah. Whatever, Hannah. Whatever. I've got sausages and Yorkie puds. I've got sausages, mashed potato, Yorkie puds for dinner. I'm gonna go and cook it after stream in a second. French toast. French toast. Oh, I haven't had French toast for ages. Maybe I should do some French toast for dessert. Maybe I should do some French toast. Oh, I could do French toast. What is a Yorkshire pudding? A gravy delivery system. You know what a Yorkshire pudding is. You grew up in Wales a little bit. Yorkie pud. Right. Right, everybody. Everybody. Yeah. Rock your body. Yeah. Everybody. Follow Crystal tonight. Woo, woo, woo. X-ray boo. Alright. What colour is your hair at the moment, Crystal? Even at 2 years old, you've had Yorkshire pudding at least 10 to 12 times. They don't have Yorkshire pudding in New Jersey. Whatever. Well, it was blue and pink, but super faded. Ooh. Right, there we go. We've done pink. We've done pink gems all over the awesome Farseer, Karseth, and now we're going to go and raid somebody, and I'm going to go and cook dinner because I'm hungry. Crystal, have an amazing evening. I hope you paint like an absolute goddess, as per usual. Have a nice time in Tutloft. Hannah, I hope you have an amazing dinner. Spiky, I hope your car is returned perfectly. Target, keep making killbots. Hendarian, go get some food because you're clearly hungry. Hendarian, I hope your Corsairs turn up pronto because they are gorgeous. They're very, very cool, and I want to see what you do with them. And yeah, have an amazing evening. I will be online tomorrow. Hopefully, it should be on. Should be on tomorrow. There's no reason why I shouldn't be on tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to paint tomorrow. I might try and do I do want to try and sculpt a cloak, so I might try and do a cloak tonight. But we shall see. We shall see. Can't wait to build the rest of the box. Do it. Like they do on the Discovery Channel. Crystal. Do. You just need a super roast best dinner. A super roast best dinner, or a beast dinner with roasted potatoes, fresh green beans, gravy, and perfectly cooked Yorkie puds. Cheers. You're welcome, dude. You are welcome. Right, let's see who is on Twitch. Who's twitching? Who is actually twisting? Cryo or Zum? Do we want Cryo or Zum? Oh, Zum is painting. Okay, Zum's painting Eldar. Let's go to Zum. Let's raid Zum. Zummy boy! Zummy boy, we're coming for you. Zummy boy! Right, everybody say hello to Zum when you get there. Everybody drop him a follow if you don't already follow him because he's awesome. And he's painting some Eldar. and I will see you all tomorrow. So from Karseth and I, goodbye. Goodbye.